Unred is a color additive, meaning it's something you add to your hair color formula. You wouldn't use this by itself. So it's really similar to the Gray Magic we talked about last week. And they're actually in the same place at Sally's. I believe they're by the register. This little packet is 99 cents. And just like the Gray Magic, it also comes in a bottle. When you add this to your formula, it helps neutralize unwanted red warmth. So basically it helps make sure the hair color doesn't pull an overly warm color. Obviously you would only use this if you do not want red in your hair. You can add this to all types of hair color: permanent, demi, semi, even lightener. And at the end, I'll show you how to use it in shampoo for blondes. Just like the Gray Magic, it's just a pigment. It'll be this ashy blue color. Here's the confusing part with this product and products like this in general. Bring out our Bob Ross board. When we look at the color wheel, we know that colors that are opposite from each other neutralize each other out. For example, if I lighten my hair and it turns to be a yellow, If I lighten my hair and it has a yellow tone, English is hard, I'm going to look across from the color wheel and use violet to neutralize that out. This is why violet shampoos are so popular. You take the violet shampoo over your blonde hair and it will help neutralize it out. So you would think if you had red hair or wanted to correct red, you would use green, which is true. So we would wonder why this product is blue and not green. A lot of companies in general, hair color companies, stray away from using straight green pigment or green-based colors. This is Paul Mitchell. They have a few colors that have green with brown. It's a very muddy, murky color, khaki-ish, that would mainly be used for color correction or to avoid getting red. Green is very aggressive. It turns hair very muddy. So this is a more balanced color, which is why you'll see it blue. Sometimes it's even a more violet color. We talked about this last week in the gray hair video, that hair has to have a combination, or hair colors have to have a combination of the 3 primaries. And that's going to be, this is messy, sorry, red, blue, and yellow. If you're missing one of these, you're gonna get an unbalanced hair color. When you're correcting gray hair, you're missing this warmth, these reds, these yellows. You're missing those 2 primaries. When we have red tones that we want to get rid of or neutralize, we already have the red here. We now need the blue and the yellow to make sure we have all primaries. So this product is simply just a combination of yellow and green. Mixed together gives you blue. So it does have the green in it. It's just not a straight green pigment like you would think. Now they do make, or did make, a green based shampoo. It actually worked really well. It was dark. Let me check. Dark Envy by Matrix. Oh, they still make it, or some people are reselling it. It looks like this. It's a very dark green shampoo. So it's for darker shades of hair if you want to neutralize that red cast. But this product, again, is a combination just to give you a safer, not safer, maybe more predictable result. And a lot of times you're gonna see warmth in darker shades of hair, usually levels 3 through about 6. So you have your level, which is how light or dark my hair is, 1 being black, 10 being brightest blonde. Each number or level has an underlying pigment or dominant pigment. Level 5, which is medium brown hair, has a dominant pigment of red. And it'll show you how to get rid of that, which is with green. So all this product is doing is help neutralizing out that red tone that's gonna show up. So when you add this to a formula, it's working alongside the dye. It doesn't replace your formula. It's preventing the tone, not correcting it. Let's say you're a level 5 and your hair always pulls red, which is normal because the underlying pigment to level 5 is red. The goal is you want to be darker, a level 4, but you want to have no red. So a good formula for you would be 4N plus 4A, or hello, you could just use 4NA. We're going darker, we have no gray, so 10 volume. And to ensure you don't get that red, you could add in your unred, maybe 2 drops. So you have to have that green or ashy base. A is ash, which is blue. Remember, green is inside of blue. If you took just 4N, which is a neutral, natural color, there's no dominant pigment, it's not cool, it's not warm, it's pretty flat or neutral, and you add unred, it's not really going to cancel out that red as much as it could. You need something here added to your formula in conjunction with the unred. It's kind of like an insurance policy. This is going to make sure this cancels out the red, but you still still need that baseline hair color to do most of the work. You can add this product to bleach. I personally have only used it for darker shades of hair color. From what I've gathered, it's going to make the red less aggressive, the red orange tones, when you start lifting up the hair. But blonde hair, once you start lifting it, almost always needs to be toned. So this will never replace a toner. The directions say to use 10 drops for every ounce of color. I would suggest sticking to at most 3 drops. This is a very strong pigment. This type of product, if you use more is not better. If you use too much, you're going to get that, what's the word? Khaki-ish, muddy, murky swamp hair. It's going to show up very green, very muddy. So using very little is important. You can also use this in shampoo for blondes. Don't buy this shampoo, it's terrible. I know I say this all the time, but expensive shampoo is not always better. Take a shampoo, conditioner, if you want to use a conditioner, and you'll use a drop. When my hair was super blonde, I would do this, use a bottle of shampoo and add it to that shampoo bottle. All it does is tint the shampoo, this ashy tint, so it's gonna help correct any orange tones. Now, it's not a miracle. Toning shampoos don't replace an actual toner. It's just a little DIY trick to make your own purple shampoo or blue-based shampoo. So blue is gonna be for the orangey, redder tones of hair or blonde. I hope this made sense. I feel like I didn't do a great job explaining this. This product in general is very confusing. It's just not as simple as dumping in the packet. There's so many things that have to go along with it. Just make sure that you have some sort of hair color for it to hang on to. It's not replacing color, it's just in addition to.